every free agency, there are a lot of free agents, but that doesn't mean all of them are worth signing. These are the my guys for 2023 NFL free agency. The guys that your team must sign. These players, I basically have a crush on, and I think your team should take a look at them. Let's go. At the quarterback position, Jarrett Stidham. Stidham only played 2 games for the Raiders last year, but showed off his playmaking capabilities with good size, good arm strength, pretty deceptive mobility. Jarrett Stidham can be maybe even better than a bridge option at the quarterback position. At running back, Dante Foreman. Basically, Derrick Henry light. Foreman rushed for 5 100-yard games in just 9 starts last season. Foreman can bring power, a pure bulldozer to your backfield. At wide receiver, Paris Campbell. Paris Campbell has the most untapped potential of all the wide receivers in free agency. He missed his first 3 seasons. Being drafted as a second-round pick in 2019, he finally was able to show what he can do in year 4, catching 60-plus passes, showcasing his speed and his slot ability. At tight end, Mike Gesicki. After 2 700-yard seasons with the Miami Dolphins, he just simply wasn't utilized in Mike McDaniel's scheme. But this is a big target who's super effective in the red zone, a deceptively quick athlete who can run really good routes and just be a super effective receiver for any offense. He is going to be a value. At tackle, JermaineAluminor. Aluminor has started 2 seasons in the NFL for Josh McDaniels. Once with the Patriots, once with the Raiders. He was effective in both seasons. Only 4 sacks allowed in 2022. A top 20 tackle in the NFL according to Pro Football Focus. Aluminor is a great fit in a power man scheme. At guard, Daniel Brunskill. Brunskill is super versatile. Love his skill set to be able to play all 3 positions on the offensive line in the NFL, which is extremely rare. He can start at tackle, he can start at guard, he can start at center. And it's because of his athleticism, his agile feet, and the way that this guy can move. He's a super athlete and has started at all 3 positions for the 49ers. At center, Nick Gates. Nick Gates is just tough, man. Finished 5th in Comeback Player of the Year voting after suffering what looked to be a career-ending injury. He bounces back. He ends up starting for the Giants at guard after previously playing center. He showcased toughness. He showcased a heart. He showcased that he can play at multiple positions. This is a guy you want on your football team. On the defensive side of the football, on the interior defensive line, Zach Allen. Zach Allen is one of J.J. Watt's favorites. He has just gotten better with every season, adding some size last year. He was the best run defender on the Cardinals' defensive line, according to PFF, and he also notched 20 quarterback hits and the most sacks of his career. Zach Allen is just getting better at his prime age of about 26 years old. On the edge, Arden Key. Arden Key is a valuable piece in the NFL today. A rotation rusher who can impact the quarterback from the edge or the interior. 11 sacks in the last 2 seasons with 2 different teams. He's proven he can play in 2 different systems and be effective as a pass rusher. I love his versatility to rush from the inside and get to quarterbacks. At linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. Jermaine Pratt is one of the most underrated football players, period. An elite cover linebacker with great athleticism and range. He also led the Bengals in stops this season. So he can really defend the run, he can track you down in open space, and he can also drop back in coverage and take away anything over the middle of the field. Pratt has really developed over the last couple of years with these Bengals. I expect him to only get better at a pretty young age. At safety, Jimmy Ward. Jimmy Ward is tough, competitive, and crazy versatile. He has been elite at the safety position. Free safety, in the box, at nickel. The 49ers ask him to do everything, and he does it all at a high level. Top 5 in allowing the least yards per reception from that nickel spot. He's also excellent against the run, a good blitzer. The man simply does it all, is as valuable as it gets. And at cornerback, Jamel Dean. Jamel Dean has a rare physical makeup. Standing at about 6'3", Jamel Dean is one of the rare corners with the superior length and superior speed. He can run a 4.3. He's proven he can play press man coverage due to his long arms. He can also play in off coverage due to his speed. Jamel Dean, man, zone, whatever. What I do know is that he is going to get better. He is still kind of raw, and he's already been super consistent as a top-tier cornerback in this league, grading out as a top 20 corner in every season of his career so far. Those are my NFL free agency, my guys. The free agents that I believe your team should be signing this offseason. Let me know if I missed any, and give me a name that you really like in free agency that you think your team should sign. It's Mitch. Thank you so much for watching. Gronk spike the like button, subscribe for more NFL free agency coverage, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.